Thank you, Paul. I think we've got time for one quick question. If there's anything overarching, perhaps down here in the front.
Hi, something that I would like to add is when you incorporate open source tools into your organization, it really also empowers the staff that use the tools, because they often, when they find limits to the software, make patches, bug fixes, and that can be incredibly rewarding for your technology staff, because they're participating in a community too that is improving their skill sets, and they're getting to have a dialogue. And I think that's another valuable point that you'll be able to attract talent.
Absolutely. It's surprising the extent to which participation in open source projects is a career developer, a career accelerator. One of the things you see when you ask companies when they're hiring tech people, how do you evaluate the candidates? Well, look at their resume. I look to see what their activity is on GitHub or SourceForge. I look to see some indication that they're not just doing it 9 to 5. They have a love of technology, and participation in open source projects is one of the ways they gauge that. So it's a good way for staff to develop themselves. Yeah.
Thanks. Well, thank you, Paul. Let's give him another round of applause. We did ask him to challenge us. I'd like to now introduce Tony Hale, one of the big thinkers behind this summit. And Tony, I think you're going to tell us what's coming next in the program.
Hello, and thank you. We're about to break for lunch, but I just wanted to alert you to the fact that there will be a presentation by Lindsay Irving during lunch. So making things as swift as possible in your movements out the door to the left, collecting your lunch, and then returning is very important so that you can eat your lunch and be accompanied by the mellifluous voice of Lindsay Irving. For those, and I also want to note that for those people who are either session leaders or moderators, facilitators tomorrow, if you could please gather just in the lobby to the right here immediately following this presentation, then we can have a chat. So again, we're going to break for just a short period of about 10 minutes, long enough for you to go out there, collect your lunch, and return, and then I'll get up here in an hour.